Welcome back to the Stickball Podcast. This is episode 9, everybody, and great to be here today on this Tuesday night recording. Short staff this week, but that's okay. We're all here. We showed up. Everybody else, I guess. But
that's right. They want to be nerds and study. It's all right.
We're gonna get right into this. Start off with the MLB segment. Opening week was this week. What are everybody's thoughts? Let's get going.
It's been pretty interesting for an opening week. We have some teams that are very expected to be doing well. You know, like the Yankees, Dodgers, and then we have some unexpected teams that haven't done so well. Maybe like the Braves. You know, but we'll get into that a little later. Starting with the Yankees, they started this season out with a pretty interesting concept, which was these torpedo bats, something we never seen before, and it's something that is, at first I had no idea what it was.
It's pretty clever what they did.
And so some guy from MIT, he was actually a coach, which I looked up. He was a coach for the Yankees. He went to MIT. He was pretty smart to figure this out.
Right.
And he saw that most of the Yankees were hitting the ball in a different spot than where most of the wood is. So he created this bat where the most of the wood is in this like middle
So what do
center.
You take the top part?
It's like top center.
You just made the top heavier, yeah.
Right. So it was like the top center was a little fatter, and then as you go down, this gets skinnier, and then it's obviously the rest of the bat on this side. And it's obviously worked for them.
I know, home run record.
And they had 9 home runs, was it? 9 home runs in that game?
Crazy. They won 20-9.
Insane game. Aaron Judge had 3 home runs. He had a hat trick of home runs that day. And we had home runs from Jazz. We had home runs from Volpe, I believe. Wells might have had one.
Goldschmidt, Bell.
Yeah. You're talking about Jazz, a guy who does not hit very many home runs.
Right. Yeah. And it looks like that bat's working for them. It looks like other teams are trying to implement that bat into their lineup.
Because Ellie, I saw he used it last night. He had, I think he had 2 home runs last night. I forget who they were playing, but I know he had 2. And
the Rangers.
He
had a good game.
But no, everyone, they seem to be smoking the ball. It's just interesting. It's so weird to look at the bat. It's like, what kind of, I don't know. Being a Red Sox fan, let's get that up in the Boston department, please. Come on, let's go. Devers, get your shit together.
And Ellie De La Cruz is on your team.
He's on my fantasy team.
So you had a good night last night.
Look, I mean, I'll say this. Opening day, who was it? It was Jazz was using the bat, and someone posted it on Instagram with no context, and it looked like I thought it was like this is one of the wiffle ball bats. Like, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Like, there's no way that he can get away with this. I didn't know it was legal. Like, you can do that. But now, like, you see like what the Yankees are doing, and obviously I'm a Mets fan, but like, you know, you love to see what they're doing. Like, they're on pace, I think, to break the home run record by like more than double. Mm-hmm. It's crazy. But you know what I found interesting is that Aaron Judge, after that game with like the 9 home runs, came out and said he's not going to use the torpedo bat. He didn't use it at any of the games this season. And he said he's not going to because, you know, obviously he's like one of the best hitters in baseball, and why change it if it's working?
Yeah, I get that. Like if you got a rhythm down, I think that's the most important thing. Like if you're locked in, you got your rhythm, you got your routine, like changing that, like even though so slightly, it's like it could just throw everything off. And like I feel like I mean, obviously he's a very successful, very great player, but I mean, I don't know why he would. He smoked the ball like
still hitting 50 home runs.
Right, yeah.
I mean, or close to it every year. So I mean, there's no point, and I respect that. There's no point in him changing his game. You know, I got respect for that.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
But
exactly.
On the other hand, I wouldn't be surprised if by the end of the year, I feel like every team in some capacity is going to be using it.
Yeah,
like
you see it popping up more and more. Like even over the past 3 days. I mean, it's Ellie.
Mm-hmm.
There's guys I think on the Brewers who started using it.
I mean,
they got smoked.
After they got destroyed by the Yankees.
What was annoying me was that Nick, bro. He was like, oh yeah, Yankees are gonna be back in the World Series. Like, all right, like chill out. You beat the Brewers. Like, all right, let's take a.
Yeah,
we'll see how they do. The D-backs are playing them right now. I feel like, I mean, they're not horrible.
I don't agree with
also,
that.
you can't judge
it's the
it
first series.
Right.
We gotta relax. The Yankees do look like they're pretty good though for right now.
Yeah, they're hitting the ball.
They're doing
and they don't
well
have
without
Stan.
Soto. They're doing well without Stanton. Will Warren's pitching right now as we speak, and he's only let up 2 runs on a 2-run home run.
Not terrible.
I'm pretty proud of the kid for doing that, and it's been interesting to see how the Yankees are rebounding from doing doing what they did last season to now this season.
Right.
They lost a bunch of players.
Yep.
Injuries are riddling that team, but they're bouncing back, which is good to see.
I feel like, I don't know, every year the injuries have been a concern. So I think, obviously, being in the World Series last year, I think if they can stay healthy this year for the most part and kind of limit the injuries, if they keep hitting the ball like they are, I feel like they have a good chance. But, like, I think back to the World Series after the first 3 games.
It's
an overstatement.
That's a Yankee fan perspective.
You can't say anything about any team making the playoffs or not making the playoffs. It's 3 games.
Yeah. Like, for all we know, the Braves.
Let's relax. Like, who knows? Maybe this torpedo bat thing is kind of like a placebo effect. Like, maybe the guys are like, oh, it's going to make me hit the ball further. And with that in their head.
Yeah, that's an interesting take.
Like, who knows? Maybe by All-Star break, these guys are hitting, like, just the same as they would have before. I mean, again, that's just a possibility, but...
Yeah.
Because nothing is different about... Like, it's not like it has more, like, pop. It's just, like...
It's just readjusted.
The surface area is just greater where... they're hitting the ball more, which
right.
I don't know. I feel like there's nothing else.
And it raised a couple of like red flags at first with like that one game when they scored 20 runs. That was like, this got to be illegal. But Jeff Passan came out. He was like, this is a perfectly legal bat in MLB. It's all fine.
Right.
So let's see how the torpedo bats keep going more into the season. I have this Twitter post that I just pulled up after Volpe's home run just now. The Yankees are launching Bulls. They have 17 home runs in 4 games, which is a new MLB record, breaking the 2006 Tigers mark. So
that's crazy.
They are breaking records right now,
and they could keep going.
Good start.
I mean, the game's not over. It's still like the 6th inning or 5th inning. Like, they could keep going. That's crazy though.
On the other hand, historically bad start. Let's talk about Devers. I saw something today. I have it up here right now. In 5 games this season, this just pains me to say this. He has 15 strikeouts. Tony Gwynn, in his 135 games in 1995, had 15 strikeouts.
That's awful.
That sucks.
That's awful. I mean, obviously Tony Gwynn's one of the greatest contact hitters of all time, but like
just to compare, like
that's awful.
15 games, he's 0 for 18. He has 15 strikeouts now. Like, what's going on?
Mm-hmm.
I think I spoke about this when we talked about the MLB last podcast. I think it's the chemistry's off. I mean, when Bregman signed, the whole question was, are they going to move Devers to DH? Are they going to make him stay at third? He didn't want to go to DH, and I think there was probably some tension in that clubhouse.
I know. I would only imagine.
He finally was like, fine, I'll move. I mean, which was fundamentally was a better move for the team. I mean, Devers is one of the worst defensive players in baseball. And
I can no longer argue. I'm going to take...
Like
I rescind everything I said.
I'm pretty sure
that.
Bregman's won Gold Gloves. Like, it's just a no-brainer. You put Bregman at third and then let someone else play second. But I think with that, kind of like that got the ball rolling, and then, he's just in a new position. That clubhouse looks different, too.
It's going to take some time. I hope.
Absolutely.
I hope it's not, a trend for the season, but, get the rust off now.
I'm not too worried about it.
Take your 0 for 18 stretch, 0 for 30, whatever the hell it takes. Like, I don't know. The beginning of the season, it is what it is.
Yeah.
It doesn't. I feel like baseball doesn't start to pick up until I feel like June, July is when it really starts.
Yeah.
Like March, April, May, even to an extent.
Yeah.
You have some leeway, but before the All-Star break, month of June is a huge month. I feel like you see a lot of teams get hot.
That's when you kind of the picture becomes clear.
Yeah.
I think now the teams are just trying to focus on
you got to get the kinks
getting,
out.
especially like the Red Sox. You see like Christian Campbell, like trying to get him situated into that team. And obviously he's a great ball player.
Right.
I think he's going to be on that team for a long time. He's going to be a great ball player. But right now it's his first 5 games. So it's just getting him acclimated to that clubhouse, seeing where he fits best.
Yep.
And then, Devers will find his rhythm. I still think the Red Sox realistically can and probably won't make the playoffs.
Yeah. I don't know why they wouldn't, but
we'll see.
Give them a month.
I'm hopeful that our pitching can help out. Like I saw Crochet's first outing, great start.
I have a stat line right now.
He signed his big contract last night.
Yeah, it was 6 years.
Yeah.
His stat for the first game was 5 innings pitched, 5 hits, 2 runs, 2 runs allowed, or his earned runs.
Right.
2 walks, 4 strikeouts, 3.60 ERA. So pretty good for a first start.
Yeah, against the Rangers.
Yeah,
I'm taking that.
and did they win that game or they lost?
They lost.
They won the opening day, I think, because that was the day that Abreu hit like
March
2 home
27th.
runs. Yeah, because that was
They won that
Abreu had that big game, right? Willie Abreu.
I thought that they
Or
won.
was it maybe it was the other way around?
When he
Let me
scored
see.
5 runs.
Yeah, he came in and he had like a monster.
Never mind. They
performance.
just lost 4 in a row. Yeah.
And then they lost-
They beat them 5-2. Then they lost.
Right.
They couple 1-run games in that series. Then they lost yesterday. The Orioles opening day, they lost.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened to that game.
And we have a little bit of breaking news. The Mets just lost to the Marlins, 4-2. And
I
here's
feel
some
like the Marlins
interesting.
are not as bad as people think they're gonna be.
No, they're horrible.
Right now. They're
the Mets bats
5
are
and
just
2.
dead.
I think they're
But
5 and 2.
They're first place
Or
in
4
the
and 2.
Marlins.
and I hate it.
I don't know. I feel like the Pirates are. I wouldn't call them they're not the. They won 3 out of 4 against Pirates, and I
Well-
feel like that's not. Like, I don't know. You have.
I mean, it
did
is the
Skeens-
Pirates.
Did he? But
Skeens had a good game.
did he start the game? Did
He had a
pitch
good
opening
game.
day, right?
Yeah, he had a good game. It
And
was
look
the
what they did to
closer, Bednar. He's blown 2 games for the Pirates. They just sent him to Triple-A today, actually. They sent him down. He has like a 27 ERA. Horrible year last year, and it's just not improving. So I think that might be part of it. But I mean, look, again, it's the first week. The Marlins, they're 5 and 2. I mean, I just hate to see my Mets lose. That's all. They're like 2 and 4.
I think
now.
it's 4 and 2 now. The Marlins are.
Yeah, the Mets are
and
2
then
and
Mets
4.
are 2 and 3 or 2 and 4. It's
I don't know.
I don't
It's
know.
still
It
3.
might be on 2 and 3. They did blow the Marlins out yesterday. It was 10-4.
That was a fun game. I
And
will
Pete
say
Alonso
that.
had a grand slam. Great for my fantasy team yesterday.
It's my boy Pete.
And today, Pete Alonso went 0 for 4, no strikeouts.
But that's just how
Soto
he is,
went
I feel like
0
he's
for
got,
3 with 1 walk.
Like,
He went 0 for 3.
0 for 3.
these big guys are just I don't know, especially Pete. Like he's either there or he's not, and it's not. You're not gonna get anything in the middle. Like you're gonna get him hitting, a 2 for 4, 3 for 4 day with a couple RBIs, or you're gonna get him an 0 for 4 day with like 2
4
strikeouts, 3
yeah.
strikeouts. It's one or the other.
Yeah.
Let's look on the bright side. Lindor got his first hit.
Yeah.
Finally.
Well, let's talk about Lindor.
Mr. I can't hit in April.
Yeah,
That's who he is.
First hit, and that was his only hit of the game against the Marlins.
1 for 15, I think, to start the season.
What did the Mets do about him? Do they give him a torpedo bat? What do they do?
I think that team needs to start using him. I think it would help a lot of their guys. But look, he does this every April. He's done this. I think he joined the team in 21, 22, and he's done it every single year. He goes he hits 120 in April, and then we saw what he did last year. He almost finished MVP runner-up. So I don't know. I'm not too worried about him. It happens every year. He'll find his groove, but right now it is kind of a liability.
He could just be a slow starter.
He's always a slow starter.
He picks it up. He always does pick it
There's
up.
nothing that's too I feel like any of these things we talk about. I feel like none of them are you can't take them for exactly what they are right now. You got to give it a few weeks, a month, even a few, just to see. Let everyone get settled into the season.
Right.
Exactly.
And even what's his name? Wilson. Is it Wilson Contreras?
Wilson
Who's on
Contreras.
St. Louis.
Yeah.
Yeah. Contreras. I think he hasn't had a
He's
hit this
0 for
season. He's been
15.
benched today. He's not the starting catcher right now. He's replaced by.
He eats his bat tape.
Yeah,
That was on Instagram the other day.
Why don't we play that clip? What the hell was that? Let's play that clip. Roll it.
This will be the tail of the tape. Yeah, why use a pocket when you could just eat it, kind of like kids in glue.
Unbelievable that this guy.
Disgusting.
First of all, he
come
can't
on.
even hit, and he thinks the tape's going to make him better or something? I don't even know.
I think it was this thing back in the 90s, I know Jorge Posada did it. He pee on his hands, and that is disgusting.
That's
but
nasty.
Eating the tape mid-game, what the f*** are you doing?
Yeah.
You don't have gum? Even if you don't have gum, why are you chewing on your tape? And he's doing it on national television. You think people weren't going to say anything?
At least he's not chewing on 80 pounds of tobacco like Rafael Devers does every game. I swear, looks like a chipmunk, bro. He looks like an idiot. I swear to God, his mouth is always full of that shit.
Well, he's whiffing at balls.
Yeah.
0 for 19.
Yeah, well, I think Contreras will pick it up. I just think it's another slow start. And while we're talking about slow starts, why don't we move into good starts? Aaron Judge has had a pretty good start with this. I think he has 4 home runs start the season.
Yeah.
So he's on pace to break his record. Carson Kelly the other day hit for the cycle.
I saw that too. The Cubs,
early in the season.
They unloaded on. Can't even call them the Oakland Athletics anymore. It's the Athletics.
Yeah.
It was like 18-3, I think. It was crazy. That was a lot of Cubs players had big games. Like Tucker had a big game.
Yeah,
too.
I'm looking. Let me look right now. Yeah, so Tucker went 4 for 7. He had 7 at bats. Suzuki 2 for 5. Bush went 3 for 6. Suzuki went 2 for 5. Bush 3 for 6. Swanson was 2 for 5. Horner was 3 for 4. Crow Armstrong 2 for 5. And then Kelly 4 for 4. 5 ribbies, 2 walks, a home run, and a hit for the cycle.
That's
so
insane.
They just blew the Athletics out of the water.
You gotta love those types of games when you got
shocker.
the whole team.
It's not a shocker. That
the whole team, comes together and they do a number on a team like that. Those are always fun. Good morale for the team.
Yeah,
gotta love it.
Cubs look all right. Not terrible
I think
after losing Bellinger.
I think they could. I think they're the favorites to win the division.
I'd love to see that. I'd love to see them.
I like their pitching staff. I love Imanaga. I think he's a great pitcher. Mm-hmm. And now they have who else is the other guy? Justin Steele.
Oh yeah.
He's pitching tonight.
Yeah.
He better have a good game.
I
this
mean,
is
it's
his third
against
start.
the Athletics. He should have a good game,
He
right?
better, because he's on my last nerve. If he has a bad game, I'm dropping him. I don't care.
Yeah.
I'm done with him. He put up negative numbers twice for me, and I need to win.
Talk about negative numbers. Who the hell was it, bro? I'm gonna.
While you're pulling that up,
mind
with the Cubs winning the division, they have a good chance. I could see the Reds maybe.
I think they're the second. They're second place.
I see Ellie De La Cruz doing really well for the Reds this season.
And him and McLean, that duo, they're nasty. They call them Batman and Robin. The two of them are disgusting.
I could see Reds maybe 1, Cubs 2. I don't know
Brewers
who would be
are
last.
third. Look, I think. Here's what I think. The Pirates, I think, are last, and here's why. Someone said it.
I hate to hear that though. I
want
them to be good so bad.
That they're it's like if you have spaghetti and sauce. There's all sauce and no spaghetti. They have elite talent. It's Paul Skeens.
O'Neal Cruz.
O'Neal Cruz. That guy, he's not fully. He's got just raw talent. I think they got to learn how to kind of cultivate that.
Yeah.
But I mean, then you got these guys that can go out there and do great things, win Cy Youngs, MVPs.
Even Brian Reynolds is pretty good.
He's been one of the most consistent hitters over the past 5 years. But he, at the end of the day, you don't have anything behind that. It's just it's these no names they put on the field. I mean, Andrew McCutcheon comes back for his 25th year, and he's all right. But at the end of the day, that's not enough if you want to do anything in that division. I mean, it's a competitive division, so
it is.
I think it's the Pirates. I mean, the Cardinals are kind of just sitting there they need to rebuild too. That's a different story.
Right.
So going back on the negative point thing, I found it. So this is just embarrassing, but Bailey Ober of the Minnesota Twins.
Oh boy.
Negative 18 points.
Oof.
The other day. Awful.
Brutal.
Awful. Literally the worst. Pitched 2 2/3 innings. Let up 8 runs on 8 hits, 3 walks, 3 strikeouts. His ERA is 27. Go kill because that just doesn't help.
God.
Damn. Maybe just had a bad outing.
No, it's not a bad
Paul
outing.
Skeens had a bad outing the other day.
His wasn't even terrible. It was just his offense sucks, and they blew it for him.
Yeah.
His team blew it for him. That's what I mean. He's the sauce on that team. They don't have any substance behind it. But that's the Pirates will be the Pirates.
Hopefully he does well this season. A little bit of a off topic, but I did get baseball cards, and I pulled a Paul Skeens Topps Halo card. We could pull it up, the picture right now. So if he does well, I'm selling that baby for probably $50. Maybe he wins a Cy Young. Hopefully,
nice looking
we'll see.
card.
But yeah, so we'll see how the Pirates do. I think Cubs will do pretty solid. Same with the Reds, and I feel like that's it for
I think we're gonna wrap it up.
That's opening week.
We're gonna head it into Stickball Chat. Maisano's gonna make his appearance. And then that's going to be it for today's episode. But thank you for listening to the MLB segment, and stick with us. We'll be right back.
Welcome back to Stickball Chat. We're going to have 20 minutes of Stickball minutes! I'm here with Nick Maisano and Matthew Caleri. We're going to talk about Nick's experience with opening day. We're going to talk about what happened this weekend, and we're going to talk about where we're going tomorrow. So let's get started. Nick, you had a great opening day.
Yes.
First opening day, right? Am I right?
First opening day for me. Lots to talk about with that. First of all, let's just show this was the cover from the New York Post.
He's got the paper clippings here!
From the New York Post on Friday, March 28th. Close shave. It was a close one. 4-2, we won.
And we still won.
That wasn't supposed to be a joke.
Yeah, close shave.
Yeah. Close shave.
It's a good joke.
Because of the beard. Look at this.
That's not,
Devin Williams got us out of the hairy situation. Yeah, it wasn't supposed to be that funny. But
it wasn't funny, but
all right.
It was a great day. It was a beautiful day.
It was a close. Why don't we talk? Well, we watched this game from home. He watched it live. But Devin Williams almost sold the freaking game. Luckily, he saved it because he's the great pitcher that we all know he is. He's on paternity leave now, so we hope he's doing well with his new baby.
He had a baby?
I think he is. Yeah.
Wow.
I think he's having one.
Wow.
So, yeah.
But they brought him in as a closer. There were several times where we stood up. It was like 2 strikes stood up, and then he walked. We had to sit down.
Back down.
Then we had to stand up again, and then he won. But I brought in a couple pictures. So this was number 1. Beautiful day. Beautiful sunny day.
It was a nice day for
Bronx.
baseball that day.
It was.
A
Look,
good day.
no clouds.
Wow.
No clouds in the sky. So beautiful day.
Beautiful.
And then here's the view from my seat. This was during the national anthem. They brought out the huge flag.
Great
which
seats.
Was pretty. Yeah, this was the left field flagpole.
Look at that.
Very nice.
Beautiful seats, and it was a great day. Here's my family, the 4 of us.
Very nice.
Got to give them a little airtime, some shout out. Okay, so you guys know I love Anthony Volpe, right? And I think you guys, our viewers, do too.
Yeah, we know.
So it was, what was it? It was the bottom of the 2nd inning. And I was like, I think it's time to get some food.
You fatty.
Yeah.
All right.
Time to get some food.
Listen,
Can't wait till the 3rd.
Listen. So it was like the middle of the inning. I didn't think anything was
he's lucky he got through the first
Can
inning
I
without
talk?
getting food.
Can
Sorry,
I talk?
I'm so sorry.
So bottom of the 2nd inning, I didn't think anything was going to happen. And it's a long line. So we were in center field concession stand, and I'm there waiting on line. And I'm a sucker for...
Whoa.
He always interrupts.
I'm interrupting because...
What?
Replay that. I'm waiting online.
Yes, online.
No.
In line, online.
No,
oh my God, it's not that big a deal.
It is a big deal because
Go.
if you waiting online, yeah, I'm waiting online. Online for what? A ticket?
Whatever.
What are you
This
buying
isn't
a
a-
ticket?
Doesn't
This
matter.
isn't
You're
a-
waiting
Doesn't
in.
matter.
You
Okay.
are in the
All right.
line. You're not on.
You sound like Tim right now.
No. But I'm right.
This whole
And
segment is going to
Tim's
be
wrong.
me trying to get through this story. So,
I can't deal with this. Online, bro.
All right, fine.
It's not the internet.
All right, I'm
Online.
in the line.
He's in line.
For food.
In
And
line. You can
if
say
you
in
know
line.
me, I'm a sucker for collectible cups and stuff like that. So I'm waiting on this long line, and all of a sudden, I hear the whole stadium erupt in applause and screaming. And I look up at the TV that's here, and I see my boy Volpe running around the bases. To he hit the home run, and I'm standing
And
there.
he missed it.
And I
You
missed
missed
it.
it?
And you know what I was doing? I was
Over
in line
some chicken
for the
fingers.
food, and I have a clip. So we're going to show you the clip right now.
I'm on the food line.
I couldn't believe I missed his home run
Over some freaking
in
chicken
the food line.
fingers.
But you
gotta
want
be
to see the
kidding me.
cup? It was all worth it in the end. Look
Why?
at it.
I don't understand why they're
Look
serving
how
that
happy
in a
Fatty
cup.
is over there.
Yeah, look how happy. Big smile.
I don't.
Because
Ugh,
wait,
let me
look.
see this.
There's chicken. Ready? There's
Well,
chicken.
I don't understand
and-
the cup though.
Look, all right. So here's the
That's what
soda.
they do, actually. It's smart.
Can we put
I-
the cup on the screen? Let's put the picture on the screen for everyone else to see. So
Yeah.
we don't gotta talk.
Okay. But
Let's just talk. What? Why?
let
I
me
don't
tell you, look,
understand
so
what the
this cup, it looks like a jersey and it has all the World Series things. To me, this is like the best thing in the world.
Right,
I couldn't
but
want
is
anything
that
better.
attached to the bowl or is the
No,
bowl
so
separate from the
bowl,
cup?
This is all plastic. The bowl is plastic and the bowl goes on top of the cup. And then in this little bowl is chicken and fries, and then the straw goes in the middle so you get your drink.
So it's
you
only
can-
it's a whole
wait,
it's
wait,
one
so
whole
you can
thing.
drink and you can drink on a closed cup
Yeah.
and eat at the same time.
Yeah. Do you remember Snackies? It's like Snackies.
I have
Yeah.
no idea what a snacky is.
But
Oh,
isn't
you know
that
what
great?
childhood.
Isn't that such a great invention?
For the low price of $16.99. But
it's better than shoes prices.
yeah, but I waited. So yeah, here's all the people that saw the home run with me, and I missed the Volpe's home run. So, but it was worth it. It was worth it in the end.
I mean, you got your cup. So.
Yeah, and here was a cool little thing. My mom had paid money to have our names, my brother and I's name, on the Jumbotron. So during...
if they can't see it, we'll pull the picture up.
Yeah, we'll do a picture-in-picture. During the middle of the third inning, Nick and Andrew Maisano, here it is.
Look at that.
In center field.
Awesome.
Could you believe that?
I would have booed it.
I didn't see your name on here. I wasn't
at the game.
Yeah, I know.
I was in line for food. I was in line.
Yeah.
Yeah,
here.
But you weren't at Yankee Stadium.
Nope.
So we're going to keep it that way.
I was in the line.
Your crappy Red Sox field probably
In
don't
line.
even got a screen, honestly.
Yeah. But, I also didn't point out this shirt. Here's my shirt, opening day.
For a grand total of $50.
$50 a
Oh
shirt.
my God.
Yeah. We spent
Unbelievable.
hundreds of dollars for simple merchandise at this game. And then the Yankees won 4-2. Here's a picture of the four of us after the game win. New York is playing in the background. The whole stadium erupted in applause. Final score 4-2. Look at this. We were all so happy.
Yeah, it's always nice to see your team win on opening day. I couldn't say the
Awesome.
same. Oh, I could say the same, but
Yeah.
next 4 games after that, the Red Sox just
Just sold it.
But it was great. There was minimal. When we were on the subway, my mom and I, going up to Yankee Stadium, we saw 2 lady Brewers fans. And my mom was like, you guys are brave for being in New York, a packed New York subway, Yankee Stadium opening day. They were brave. But the people behind us, there was a couple that were Brewers fans. They were getting a little rowdy. They were getting a little excited. They're like, oh, he's going to blow the save.
If they're brave, what am I?
We'll see how brave you are. We'll get to that.
We're going to get to that. Yeah.
Cutting me off.
And then, all right, well, hold on. Here's the
Here
last
we
story
go.
from opening day. So this is my brother, me, and my dad. And we were at the subway about to go back up to Grand Central Station. And Andy Pettit, great Yankee pitcher, he threw the first pitch for opening day. And a lot of people say that my dad looks like Andy Pettit.
Put them on the screen. Put them up.
Yeah, we'll
one.
we'll put a comparison. So he threw the first pitch earlier in the day. So we're standing there waiting to go crammed platform, waiting to go on the subway, right? And there's this one guy. He just turns to my dad, and I don't even know how it begun. And my dad was began. I'm sorry. And I don't even. He's the grammar police. Still. I can't even believe this.
No worries. I'm always here.
Yeah. All right. So he turns to my dad. I don't even know how it started. My dad was like, I'm Andy Pettit. And this guy was drunk and drugged, or probably all of the above. And he was like, no way. He's like, I love you, man. He's like, I love you. Me, I was over it. I didn't even make eye contact with this guy because I wanted no part of this interaction. And he was like very like touchy-feely. He was like, no way. He's like, no way. I love you. And then my dad's like, I'm not Andy Pettit. He's like, oh.
I wish he kept going with it. I wanted.
But
I
you should have
wish he
just
got an
left him
autograph.
thinking that he.
Yeah.
The
I wish he
autograph.
went for an autograph.
You want me to sign something?
Yeah.
No, but there was something wrong with him because we got onto the subway and it's packed. Like I've never been on a more crammed subway. We were like literally people all over, and it was like this guy, my brother, holding onto the thing. My mom, my dad, and then I were standing here, and this guy is just looking at my dad. He's just laughing at nothing, and the whole time I'm like looking up at the ceiling. I'm like, get me out of this subway. This guy is nuts. And he was like, my dad was like, you going to Grand Central? He's like, yeah, I'm going to Grand Central. The first stop, it opens up. It's not Grand Central. He gets off and the door's closed and we leave.
Oh my God.
We were done with him. But that was my opening day experience. It was a lot of fun. So much fun.
Awesome.
That's a nice experience. Yeah, definitely. I've never been to opening day ever,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, no, it was great. It's a
like a
great
good time.
Well,
experience.
we almost went, but you didn't answer your phone the night before, so we couldn't go.
yeah, I don't know what happened. I didn't know that was what it was about. I would have picked up.
Yeah.
I don't
History
know.
of sports
It
media.
would've been-
Watch the freaking NFL segment instead.
You live and learn, but guess what? We have a second chance.
We're going
because tomorrow. Well, today, as of filming this, it is Tuesday, April 1st. So we're going Wednesday, April 2nd, to the game, 7:05. One,
Yes,
two,
sir.
three of us will be there, and very exciting.
We're also going with co-hosts Luca and Dom, who have
No, I don't think Dom is going.
Dom's not going no more. Luca's coming. And
Everyone's
same with
failing,
the special guest Emma from 2 episodes ago.
Women's Month.
Women's
this
Month. And
Kylie's
your
coming.
girlfriend as well.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a good day. Hopefully Yankees win. I don't know what the score is right now, but they
Volpe hit a home. My boy hit a home run.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
he did.
wear all my Red Sox.
They are beating
merch,
the Diamondbacks, so hopefully they
and
win tomorrow.
I'm gonna probably get heckled by everybody.
So yeah.
And I
So
wouldn't
what
be
the
surprised
hell
if
is
someone tried
that?
to beat me up.
So you're gonna wear your Red Sox jersey?
Yeah, don't
to,
worry about it. I don't have a jersey.
Game that you.
That's the thing.
First of all, you're gonna look like an idiot because we all hate Red Sox, and they're not even playing the
I
Red
don't
Sox.
care.
Right.
I don't have anything else to wear. Like I'm not gonna
Wear anything else but
But
that.
what? I need to wear something
Literally
like baseball.
anything.
I have a Red Sox hoodie.
Anything
so
would be
on.
acceptable.
I can
Showing
give you a
up,
Yankee shirt.
I would never in my entire life. Put that on.
Wear this. Wear this shirt.
No, I don't
Fine.
want to. It's gonna be cold.
Get jumped.
I'm not gonna get jumped. I'm kind of concerned though, because everyone that we're friends with is a Yankee fan. If I get jumped and no one's there to help me,
Sorry.
he deserved it. Shut the fuck up. The fuck up. No.
We warned
It's not
you.
that we're gonna say we
warning
deserve it.
you.
We're gonna join into the jumping.
Oh,
we're gonna
here we go.
punch
That's
you
even
Because we
better.
agree with the other
yeah,
person.
That's
we're
terrible.
Yankee fans.
That's
and we
awful.
stand together, united.
That's terrible.
Yeah. New York strong.
No.
No. But you're pretty brave for.
I'm gonna wear
Trying
my.
that.
I don't even have a jersey because I don't know why I would own a Red Sox jersey. I don't know. I have my hoodie, and then I'm probably gonna wear like a hat. I got a Red Sox hat from the World Series
great.
hat,
Yeah.
so I got one of those.
The more
Well, I
the
mean,
merrier.
it's pretty interesting because yes, the Red Sox are not playing, but I went to a game when it was the Celtics Knicks, and we went to TD Garden, and I got chirped pretty bad there. But the Knicks were also playing, so I had Knicks fans around me. How many Red Sox fans we're gonna see tomorrow?
Kylie,
And Emma. Emma's half.
Emma
because
better not
she wears a
she
freaking
better not wear
sweatshirt
that.
with a Yankee
She
jersey
better
on.
not wear that. No, she can't. That's fake. That's literally fake. You can't be wearing a Yankees shirt as a Red Sox fan. You can't be doing that.
Yeah.
Well, it's okay. She doesn't want to die, but you do, I guess. So.
I don't want to die. I'm not.
We'll
gonna
check
die.
it. We'll check back in next week, and if he has a black eye, you'll know how it went.
Yeah, so we'll see how the Yankees play tomorrow.
Yeah.
Hopefully they win. Who has the bump tomorrow? Let's see. Carlos Rodon's pitching great, so we're probably gonna lose that game.
No.
But no.
Gotta think
Rodon
positive.
was good when your game, so
Oh, yeah, he
hopefully he'll
was
be
great.
good in this game.
He was great.
So yeah, it'll be pretty exciting, and
Yeah.
we're excited.
Looking forward to it. All right, moving on. This past weekend, it was Alex's birthday, big 19. What'd you do? What did you enjoy?
He wanted to
it?
talk about this. It wasn't even our idea. He wanted to say it.
No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't because I don't know. It just happened this weekend. Yeah. So for my 19th birthday, my whole family came up first. Birthday in college, so I had the whole litter there.
Yeah.
We went out to a little lunch. The day that everyone was up, we went to church in the morning. It was a nice time. And my great friends bought me these nice kicks, these Nikes that are actually, I might wear them tomorrow.
You should.
They're Nike Dunks, but they're blue and navy blue and white. So
And we gave him a nice little confetti.
confetti
shower.
bomb.
Confetti bomb.
Roll the clip. Went off. Roll a clip. What the hell? Oh my god! Thank you. What the?
Happy birthday.
I thought I got shot.
Confetti bomb.
And then I almost had a heart attack because I thought I got shot as I was watching a video of something with the gun. As soon as the bullet went off, I hear the.
He thought I
freaking-
shot him.
I
He
thought I
shot him.
was dead. No, but it was a great birthday.
You know,
we
know
went
what's
to
funny
Colony Grill.
about your family. After the mass, you know, I said hello. I'm like, hi, I'm Nick, and they're like, we know, we watch the podcast, we know you from the show. So shout out to Alex's whole
families
family
that
for
support us.
watching.
Thank you so much for watching us. And yeah, so it was a great birthday, but wasn't possible without my great friends.
Oh,
So.
Stop it, stop it.
No, I'm taking all the credit. So
Oh,
we can,
of course
that's okay.
he is.
Of course he is.
Shocker,
No, I'm
shocker.
Kidding, I'm kidding. Happy late birthday.
No
Thank you.
surprise there. But did you enjoy it?
Yeah, great. It was a great birthday. Colony was fantastic.
Yeah. What'd you get?
Hot oil and meatball.
Yeah.
Great pizza. And
I like it because it's
good.
like cheap there. It's not like
Yeah.
the pizzas, like the personal pizzas, is not that expensive for.
it was like $14,
ish.
right?
I feel like that's
Yeah.
I don't know. I think that's a pretty good deal.
That's less than like going out to a dinner and getting like, I don't know, a sandwich and fries. Like you
And it's
get
a
a
good
whole
size.
Yeah, I know.
It's a very good
it's
size.
filling.
Yeah. What pizza did you get?
Hot oil and pepperoni.
Wow.
So it was good. And then we went to ice cream, so I had enough room to eat ice cream afterwards. So it wasn't too filling.
Yep.
Fatty. All right. So you also had ice cream.
No, I didn't.
Oh right, I forgot.
Yeah, you're the only one at this table that had ice cream. So
well,
we hope
he
you
didn't have
enjoy.
ice cream because he was too busy ripping ass in front of the entire.
What is he talking about? What are you talking about?
It's okay. It's all right.
Yeah, I feel a little tilt at the end of this table. It's tilting that way.
Ooh.
All right, fine. You'll see.
Yep.
You'll see.
Yep.
Yeah, but all right.
I can't.
So yeah, that was it for my birthday experience. We also have a boogie happening this weekend.
Yeah, it's
Thursday. So we're excited. I just want to ask, like, what are you guys'
Oh my god!
songs that you're excited for?
That's why. Pause. That's why the ice isn't on the rink.
Yes.
I finally put that together. Alex and I went to the arena when was it? Yesterday, last night?
Yeah.
Just because I don't know why we were, but there was no ice, and I'm realizing that they don't have ice on it because concert.
I thought that they just cover the ice.
Yeah, but it seemed like they took it off. I don't know.
I was proven wrong.
It's the off season now, so I feel like they got.
No, I know, but I thought like the ice was there for all year round. They just covered it with like.
Me too.
Mat.
I don't know why they wouldn't.
Yeah.
They have one of those. I just don't know why they kept the. Like,
because the ice would freaking melt, dummy.
No, it wouldn't.
I thought
if you put just a sheet over.
I thought it was cooled from the bottom.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
underneath.
It's just cooling.
What?
Yeah,
No.
there's technology.
He thought that we cover the ice with something like a black
Yeah, I thought.
thing.
Ready? I thought it went like this.
It's like concrete. It's like floor.
Concrete, ice, and then the black mat.
Yeah,
They don't do that.
Yes, they do.
No, they don't. They
don't get rid of the ice.
Like when you see
No.
yes, because if you go to MSG,
they just
Rangers game,
just floor it. It's just flooring.
Yeah, Rangers game just ended. They melt the ice.
No,
they take apart the boards.
This
they
has to
take
be
apart.
checked. We need to
yes,
fact check
I
this.
promise you, I'm right. They take apart everything, and that's what they do for a concert. Or maybe they want to do the Knicks game. Then they put all the tiles for the Knicks. They put the wood down. They put the basketball hoops. I promise you.
Are you googling it?
Yeah.
Because if you put a black mat over the ice, it's gonna melt.
No, I thought it was cool
right
from
here,
the
right
bottom.
here. I got the ice in a hockey rink is only removed when the regular season playoffs are finished. Bang.
Not true.
No, it is true.
All right. So what happens when there's a concert at MSG?
They put
They
all they
cover
put
it.
is flooring on top. It's rubber.
What about the boards?
They take the boards down. The boards can come off. That's
But the
whole point.
ice stays.
Yes, the ice is
frozen.
The ice stays the entire time. Yes.
I don't know about that.
Because it's all underneath, and it.
But
cools
it would
from the
melt.
What if it's no?
All right, but all right. Either way, Martiri is not that fancy to have the ice stay year round.
But that's because that's what why would they have the ice now? They don't need it.
Usually they have it, but remember when we had the
but the
dance in the beginning of the year?
Yeah, it was probably on.
There was no.
Yeah, it was.
no.
It probably was. Yes, it was. There was a floor on top.
No.
Come
no.
on.
I don't think so.
This is
I
crazy.
agree. I agree with that.
Thank you.
Nah,
That's what I
It would
thought
be
it
too
was.
hot. There's like
No.
there's like 600
cool
kids
from
There's
on
the
there.
bottom.
cooling underneath.
The bottom.
Underneath is cools. It's technology.
It's like
a
air
whole
conditioner.
Thing.
No way.
Air conditioner.
I don't believe it.
Yeah.
It ain't the 50s anymore.
Yeah.
I don't believe it.
Yeah. All right, going back to A Boogie.
Hey,
he's
Boogie.
here,
So what's
Thursday.
everyone's favorite song that they're excited?
I don't know
That you see.
because I don't listen to him.
I don't really know him, but I know. Look back at it.
Yeah. Okay. There we go. It's one song. I
Yeah.
know.
What's the other one?
My shit.
No. Oh yeah, I
That's
know that one.
I'm excited to see that.
I know
one.
you like that one. I'm not
Yeah.
too.
I'm just gonna go and just
Just
pretend
vibe-
like I
just
know what I'm
vibe.
doing.
Yeah,
Right?
it'll be fun. And then Paulie D.
This is
DJ
gonna be my
Pauly D.
first ever concert in my entire life,
Really?
Wow.
Wow.
And it's A Boogie at
which sucks.
college.
Like I fuck
Yeah,
wish it
that's
wasn't him because I don't even care about him, and I don't listen to his music.
Yeah.
I'm going to Morgan Wallen over the summer though.
Does
So
That'll
I
be
want that
fun.
to be the first concert, but of course it's not gonna be.
I wanted to go to that, but it's too close to the moving day. So what are you excited to see? Like what songs? from
Morgan Wallen?
Yeah.
I don't know because I don't know how it's gonna be structured because he has to release a new album. It comes out like middle of May, I think, like 16th, 19th, I forget. He released 2 songs the other day. I like them a lot. And then the rest of the album comes out later. So I think what I hope is that he plays kind of mainly like I hope he plays the most popular songs from the newest album he's gonna have released by then. And then I love his old music, like the Dangerous album. I don't know if you know. That's the album with whiskey glasses on it.
That's a good album. Yeah. Dangerous is a good song too.
Yeah, like that song. You don't know what I'm talking about.
No, I know more. I know a few. I know Tennessee Whiskey.
That's not Morgan.
That's Chris Stapleton. Yeah. Clear just proved his point.
Oops. Yeah. So there it is. I don't.
It's
None
alright.
of this
So yeah,
songs.
I hope he kind of
None.
goes back. I would love a concert where it's a little bit of new music. but I
7
think,
summers ago.
There we go.
There it is.
There you go.
What is
That's
it?
one of them.
7 summers ago.
Yeah, that's a good song.
Yeah.
Perfect. You got it.
That's it. That's all I know.
You know more. Are you still on the names?
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyway, I hope he sticks to the old music for a good part of it. Like, yeah, I want to hear the new album live, but I also want to hear like
I think
my
he will.
favorite songs.
I feel like he will
from
stay.
2017, 2018, and then his last album was 2 years ago. I want to hear that live. Like, I want to hear like all these songs that are like. I love him. I love his music, and I hope this album is good.
What's a popular song by him?
Wasted on You.
Oh, I know that.
Whiskey
you do.
Glasses?
Whiskey Glasses. I'm gonna need some.
That's what I got
whiskey
confused about. I
glasses.
thought whiskey glasses was Tennessee whiskey.
Nope.
So it's close. It's the same
Very
word,
close.
but
Yeah, same
there's
word.
just
but
whiskey
Do you like
glasses.
very
chicken?
different
Do you like
song.
chicken fried?
tennis.
You know
Yes.
that song? Yeah,
That's
that's
Zach
not
Brown
that's not
band. That's
Morgan
not it.
Wallen.
No, that's Zach Bryan.
Yeah, I
band.
know.
No, Zach
I
Brown.
was just trying to.
Zach Brown band.
I was just
Zach Brown
testing
band.
you. I was seeing if you.
Zach Brown band,
Yeah.
not Zach Bryan.
No.
Or Luke Bryan. There's too many Bryans.
Another concert.
Too many
I
Zachs,
didn't even think of
too
this.
many Bryans.
There's too many
Another-
Nicks in the world.
another-
We need to get rid of one of them at least. Maisano, preferably.
What'd you say?
Sorry. You're talking about how there's too many Bryans and stuff, so I just said there's too many Nicks.
Oh, that's great.
We need one gone.
Yeah, there's too many Kaliris too.
Another thing I wanted to talk about.
There's
'cause
actually-
it's related to the
You
concert.
know, I hope you get jumped
Okay,
tomorrow.
I just can't talk. I guess.
Sorry. I'm so sorry.
The other thing I want to talk about, concert related, and a little bit of my birthday is, I got tickets to see Bob Dylan.
Really?
And
I thought he died.
Since I've been watching,
I did.
he's not.
I thought
No.
he died.
No. Well, since the movie that's been released, A Complete Unknown with Timothy Chalamet.
That's why I
I've
thought he
been
died, 'cause
wait,
they had a
now
movie
you're thinking
him.
about Bob Marley.
Bob Marley.
Yeah.
he
he's
died.
gone.
I've been
Yeah.
nonstop like listening
I feel like I get them
to
mixed
Bob
up too.
Dylan.
I don't know why.
And I'm so excited to like see another legend live, you know, before he
That's
passes
exciting.
away.
Yeah. Hopefully he lives a very long. How old is he?
He's pretty old, probably like in his 80s,
Oh,
70s, I think.
That's why I
don't
thought they
know.
made the movie about him.
No.
That's Bob Marley.
Yeah, that Bob Marley had
And
a movie
Elvis.
too.
No, but they
Elvis had a
made
movie,
the
he's
Bob
dead.
Dylan movie. It just came out, right?
Yeah, but that does just because they make a movie about someone doesn't mean they're dead.
No, I know. but
Elton
I
John
I thought he was gone.
isn't dead.
Yeah, so they made
Stupid.
a movie about let's see, like what do you think?
Bohemian Rhapsody. That was a good movie.
Yeah, but he's
Sure.
dead.
But he's passed away.
What I'm trying to think of another like a movie comes out and you just automatically what do you think? Like, oh, a movie about this person. Oh, they must be dead.
No, but I mean, they're
Miracle? You think everyone on that team died?
who's Miracle?
Oh,
Miracle
Oh,
on
that's
Ice?
Hollywood? No, but a singer, like I thought he was
No,
passed
they
away.
don't
Like,
just make movies because they're dead.
like Elvis movie. I never saw that. I wanted
Anyway.
to see
I
it.
want to see it. I've been told that it's gonna be. I would like it apparently.
Yeah.
So
I
gotta
need to watch
that.
it.
Anyway, Bob Dylan.
Yeah.
Gonna see him at Jones Beach Theater on Long Island, and Willie Nelson too, another legend.
He's still alive,
He's
right?
got you probably hear. Yes, of course he's alive. He's got a few songs you guys may know. Roll Me Up and Smoke Me When I Die,
Nope.
or what's the other one that he has? On the Road Again.
No. Yes.
That's him too. So
Really?
yeah, it'll be an interesting concert.
Wow.
But yeah. So now that we talked about
Well,
concerts,
Speaking of on the road again, though,
okay.
I have.
Take your time.
I'm transferring next year.
What?
No way. Oh my god.
I'm on the road.
What kind of sick joke is
Where are
this?
you
Where are you
going?
going with this?
It's not a joke.
Where are you going?
It's Syracuse, because they offered me a thing where I can go.
They offered him a thing. All right.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah. Wow. What is this, an April Fool's thing? Is this April Fool's? What is this? Yeah. Yeah. Nice try. I know what date it is.
All right. Well, that one failed.
You would be miserable if I transferred. I know.
Did you guys
Speaking-
plan this before I got here?
No, that was a dumb thing.
Yeah.
I don't
That
know
was
what
me
he-
on the air
All
just
right.
being an idiot.
Speaking of April Fool's jokes, let's hear Kaliri's question.
Yeah. This is probably going to be a very
bet.
good April Fool's joke.
Now give me a joke because it's gonna be good. Would you rather? It gets raunchy, all right.
Oh, my
jeez.
God.
Be naked at work for 1 hour, or be dropped off naked a mile from your house.
Where do you come up with these? Where do you get
The
these?
internet.
The internet?
Yep. I actually subscribe to the website I get them from, so I get emails from them now.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
probably get some viruses from them too.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
I'd do the work one.
No, I would do the way from the house. I can't have
I
people
could hide-
seeing me.
I could
Wait.
hide in
What's
the
your job?
basement.
What's your job?
Played against sports.
Yo, what do you do?
Sell sports equipment. I'd pretend
So, like,
I
what,
was.
like-
I would pretend I was looking for something in the basement. The basement's complete
No, like
mess.
you're working. You're
What?
working.
Yeah, I'm working. I'm going to find something for someone in the basement.
Naked?
I mean, what the hell am I supposed to do? Sit behind
Come
the counter
on.
and sell hockey sticks?
That's
What do you
why
want
this
me
is-
to do
it's a
while I'm
sick
naked for an
question.
hour?
It's a
It's
sick
not sick.
question.
It makes you think.
Okay, so you're
'Cause
gonna
obviously we have
walk
two different
home a
tastes.
mile while you're naked
That's not that far.
outside. A mile
Yeah,
from
it's
your
not
house.
that far.
Yeah, with all the car.
That's on the highway for you.
No, it's not.
Could be.
He can pick any mile
Yeah.
where he wants to walk.
Yeah, I'll walk through the woods. Up.
See, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
I don't have woods near my house, so I don't
I
have that
have.
privilege.
I live on a dead end, so I'll just walk up the dead end back and forth until I reach the
No,
mile.
that's not how it
A
works.
mile from your house, like you're a mile from your house. You have to walk
Oh.
home. Like
yeah.
you get dropped off.
Well, I can't really do it at my job because I work at a batting cage and mini golf place. I have to stand in the booth and sell people tokens and tickets. So I mean,
no
I
one,
guess
then no one sees the bottom half of you.
It would probably be.
It looks like you're just shirtless.
Except if there's an opening behind and they just see Nick Maisano.
no. It goes like it's like window,
Ass from the
window. This is stupid.
We've all seen that in our day.
No, we have not. No, we have not.
All right.
Very inappropriate. Very raunchy.
Not raunchy. It's a pretty good question. Look at this. We have debate, and finally
What would you do?
we have different answers.
Now
I
that
feel
you're
like
thinking
my
about it, what would you
questions
do?
Haven't been me.
Yeah.
I take the mile from my house. I'm gonna side with Nick on this one.
Yeah.
Cause like at work, I don't know. Like I think of that question as like you have to be working.
What do you do?
I'm a lifeguard, so
Yeah, you can't be doing that.
that wouldn't work out too
Yeah.
well. But yeah, so that's why I picked the mile from my house because like I can make my way home, kind of secretly.
Making my way back to you. Was that Willie Nelson?
No.
Who was that?
I don't know.
You don't know that song?
That was the worst singing I've heard. That I can't understand who that was or what song it is. Okay.
Someone
Well,
will
yeah,
know what I'm
mile
talking
from house.
about.
That's a great question.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It's pretty
no.
good.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, I
Nick,
got another one if you want.
No, we're
no,
good.
this one's more interesting.
We're
Hold on.
good.
Listen to this. Listen to this. Would you rather have a bed that's half the length or half the width of your current bed?
What? If half the weight or half the weight?
Length.
What length?
Length or width? If you had to shrink your bed,
Width.
current bed.
Yeah, width.
Would you rather have half the length or
Width.
the width?
I need it to
Why
be.
would you
my
have
legs
length?
would be like this
Yeah.
over the thing.
I don't know, because I feel like if you like I don't know, do you like being claustrophobic basically when you sleep and like being like cornered like this? Like I don't know. I feel like that would be.
I'd rather have.
Would
my
you
legs.
want your head and your legs to have
your
the blood
head.
rushing to them so that you start having pins and needles in the middle of your sleep?
Your head stays on the pillow and your legs just hang off the bed. I feel like that's comfortable. Maybe.
No.
No.
I don't think
I
so.
don't think so.
Yeah, the width.
All right, whatever.
Fine.
I
Good
can't,
job.
No, but I can't end on that. Hold on.
No, what?
I can't.
All right, keep going.
I don't know. I just got. This is the last one. Would you rather
God, we're gonna lose
only go? we already are.
Go
We're
ahead.
on the down trend.
Yep. Go ahead.
It's fine. Would you rather go to school for only 4 days a week, so you can either pick a day you have off, or have a 2-month summer vacation instead of the traditional 3?
No, have a day off. I pick a day off.
Wait, that doesn't make any sense.
Like if you can have.
would you rather have a good thing or a bad thing?
No. So it comes together. So you have 4 days a week at school, and
You have a 2-month summer
2-month
vacation?
Or 3-month summer and 5 days a week at school.
So you
So
said
it's
it
either
wrong.
a regular life or
yeah. Yeah. I do the 4 days.
yeah.
you want the 4
2
days?
months
You want
is all right.
Summer shortened.
I don't even
I don't
think I
care.
got I don't even think I got 3 months of summer anyway.
Well,
I like 4 days. 4 days of school is
May,
like the perfect
June,
amount.
July, August. That's 4. That's college. But like, okay, I'm thinking about high school right now.
Yeah.
High school, my
But if you
stuff
get out
ended in
middle
June.
of June, right? And you have half of June, then you have July, August.
That's 2.5 months.
2.5 months. So call it 3. Shrink your summer a month, and go to school 4 days a week.
Yeah, I'd do that.
Yeah. Yep.
What day would you have off? Would you have Monday or Friday?
Friday. Mondays off always make the week go slower. For me.
I'd probably do Thursday. Wait.
Thursday?
Wait.
Okay,
What?
pick a day. Like I
No,
feel like
no,
that
Friday.
wouldn't make any
I
sense.
do Friday.
Yeah.
Fine, yeah. You don't have to do Monday, Friday. If you pick in a day and you
Every
want...
Actually, no.
year when
You know
Martin
what?
Luther-
I like Fridays going to school, so I'd probably take Monday.
No, every year when Martin Luther King Day would roll around, it would be the longest week.
You could have picked any other Monday holiday, too. Like
There are no other Monday holidays.
usually we have off
Columbus
for
Day.
Labor Day, Monday. The Monday after Labor Day.
All right. When Martin
Monday
Luther
of
King
Labor
came up
Day?
to my
Indigenous
head.
Peoples Day.
Yeah, like any of these Monday holidays. You
Sorry.
could have picked any of them.
That was the only one I thought of. Fine.
Alright.
Only the
well,
Monday
there's more
holiday.
than that.
All
All
right.
right. So that's all you need to know.
Great questions.
You're welcome.
Oh my God. You're on my case all
but I
day
didn't,
today.
I didn't even get to answer.
Okay,
What?
go
What
ahead.
I remember when it was like hybrid school, and we had our school did Monday, Tuesday class like full day, but then Wednesday was a half day, and then Thursday, Friday was another full day. Like a Wednesday break. I don't know. Is that like? Would you consider having the no school Wednesday?
Didn't you also have coloring in your high school and
And nap
playtime and snack time?
What are you inquiring?
I heard you had a playground at your school.
Well, didn't everyone in elementary school?
No, high school.
No, high school.
High school.
Did you?
My playground was like gym class, so it doesn't count. No. that was my break.
Yeah. All right.
Why?
So what's your answer?
Oh, I would probably stick to the long summer. I don't even mind the 5-day week.
No?
No.
Wow.
I disagree.
Yeah, very much disagree.
It's like 14 days off of summer for 4 days of school.
14 days. It's a month.
You're saying, all right, usually in high school we have 2.5 months, right?
No, but say it's 3.
I
like, give or
I
take.
take the month away.
Oh,
It adds up for more days off anyway.
Yeah.
All right, great
no,
question.
but if you're going
Claire.
to school for 180 days, divide that by 7. So what is that? I'm doing the math. Divide 180 days by 7. That's 20. Wow. Wait. 25 weeks in the year. So you get 25 extra days off as opposed to 30.
Okay.
That's less. Why would you?
It's 5 days.
5. Look at that. 5.
You just gotta dismiss him like a child.
All right.
Anyway, feel good story of the week.
Feel good. Yeah, I got to feel good
Let's
story.
cut him out. I
Go.
don't want to hear this shit. I'm not feeling good right now.
All right.
I wanna leave.
We gave you 3 questions.
I'm hungry.
All right. You know what? This will be quick. This will be quick.
We want Lindy's,
Everyone be
yeah.
quiet. So, going back to opening day, this is actually a little sad. But before the national anthem, everyone was gathered on the lines to honor Brett Gardner's son, who passed away, Miller Gardner. And they did a beautiful the reason why it's feel good is because they did a beautiful tribute to him. Here's a picture of it. I don't know if you guys can see that from home. But
Put it up there. Sorry.
they said, the announcer, he did a little speech. He said he had a spark in his eye, an outgoing and feisty personality, and a warm and loving nature. It was silent in the whole
Yeah, it's
whole
always
stadium.
a deep moment when you get
It was
a full
rowdy,
a full moment
New
of
York, ready for opening day.
silence. Yeah,
Silent.
who would have thought you could be classy?
Yeah, we are classy. We did very classy. And
Masshole.
Judge actually had a lot of nice things to say. He said regarding Brett Gardner, he may have not been the biggest superstar with all the All-Stars. I'm sorry. He may not have been the big superstar with all the All-Stars and MVPs and this and that. But this guy was a leader for all of us, a second dad to some guys. He poured everything into every single guy.
Yeah, he had a big heart. I remember
So,
that.
yeah.
He was a great player too.
Yeah.
Shout out Jacob Landry. He loves Brett Gardner, and Brett Gardner.
I love Brett Gardner
is a great,
too.
Great
Before
player.
my boy Volpe, Brett Gardner. I guess it's something with the number 11, but I
was gonna
loved
say,
Brett
down
Gardner.
the same number.
Yeah.
I loved Brett Gardner.
He's
So,
a great guy. He is a great player, great guy, big heart.
Yeah,
Um,
but
And,
it's a
rest in
tragic thing
peace
that
to
happened
his
to his son. But prayers and Godspeed. That's it. But,
well, that's gonna do it for our Stickball Podcast episode 9. Tune in next week on Friday to see episode 10, the big 1-0.
big surprises.
So thank you for watching
What are
this
you
episode.
saying?
Make sure
Big
you subscribe.
surprises? This is terrible.
Thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe. Follow
Now we
our
have to have a
Instagram
surprise.
at Stickball Podcast, and we'll see you in the next one. God
no
bless.
surprises, okay? No
Oh
surprises.
my God, I can't even get over a.
Because he said no surprises. We're still rolling.
Can we
this right now.
restart? Did
No,
you
no, no,
did you
this is
cut
good.
it?
This is good.
I
Now-
don't think
now we
so.
gotta
I
cut
didn't
it.
see her. Hold on.
We don't need to restart the whole thing. Keep that. That's funny.
Yeah, but I said God bless, and you're still talking over me.
That's fine.
Whatever. Game.